And now, your First Alert 5 weather.
And let's kick off this weathercast with a stunning and striking view of Pikes Peak. You know, meteorologist Alex O'Brien here at News 5 has a great nickname which has stuck with me. She calls it Peaky. And I think she would like seeing it covered with snow. Something interesting as well, that is the brand new Summit House. I checked it out last weekend with some family friends we're visiting. If you haven't seen it yet, I highly recommend you getting up there, braving the drive to check out that brand new Summit House. Also got a viewer email from Bill outside of Cripple Creek. Said he picked up about 4 inches at his house. So before we get too far into the forecast of changes heading our way, let's recap some of that snow, rare snow for us so far this season that we saw last night. I'll put that number there near Cripple Creek, about 4 inches of snow. I saw a report about a mile outside the divide of 2.5 inches. And this report I showed you last night on News 5 at 9, 1.2 inches reported about 4 miles north of Florissant. Now, we saw the snow last night. We go back to fire weather conditions Tuesday, and then yet again another round of snow. This is Colorado in the fall, folks, as we make our way into Wednesday. This fire weather watch expanded from what Alex O'Brien showed you this morning. Now includes Teller, Fremont, El Paso, and Pueblo counties, as well as the southeast plains. Tuesday morning, that kicks in at 11 a.m. It's likely to get upgraded to a red flag warning. Typically, you see that watch issued. Then within about a 24-hour period, it'll get upgraded if that forecast is likely to continue. Right now in the Springs, beautiful outside, 48 degrees, wind chill running at about 42. Pueblo checking in at 53 with some light winds at about 8 miles per hour to the south-southeast. Now, drier air is going to invade the state. Once again, have seen way too much of this, and it comes courtesy of another big ridge of high pressure. That's going to stick around at least through Tuesday. Then, like what we talked about last night, we are tracking our next area of low pressure. I think most of it, a lot of the energy in the snow is going to stay pretty far north. We get a little bit of a kink here in the jet, so this does bring in some changes, a little bit of a disturbance, and I still think this is our better chance for snow showers than what we've seen really so far this season. So this could be the first accumulating snowfall finally for places like Pueblo, Colorado Springs, even down into the Raton Mesa areas. Take a look at the timing here. Tuesday afternoon through Tuesday night, starting to get some snow into the mountain areas. So if you are traveling in that direction for the holidays, expect some impacts. Could see some road closures, certainly some delays because of that snow. That's expected to continue through most of the day on Wednesday. And then I think by late morning to early afternoon, starts to move out of the mountain areas. The lighter blue, sort of a toss-up here. This generally is just some very light snow. And the longer range models typically paint it in all across the region as opposed to a finer tune sort of forecast. So we'll keep an eye on it, but you can see the potential for some snow through Wednesday night before we dry out on Thursday. Just how much? This is an early look at some model data. Generally around an inch or so across the I-25 corridor, but could see some higher amounts up towards Monument, maybe as much as 2 to 4 inches up towards Woodland Park. Lows tonight under dry skies in the 20s. Highs tomorrow, they're going to be warmer than what we saw today, and that trend continues on Tuesday with the high fire danger. Let's break out Wednesday on our Super 7 day. I think we'll be alert this day with the Wednesday afternoon and evening snow, tough mountain travel, and then a little less, generally around an inch for areas along the I-25 corridor. Rest of the 7 day pretty quiet, including Thanksgiving, with a high of 45. For Pueblo, up to 71 on Tuesday, down to the low 50s Wednesday to Thursday. Canyon City have got mid to upper 60s through Tuesday. Here comes the cool down Wednesday. Thursday starts out quite cold at 22 degrees. And for Woodland Park, a 2 on the impact scale here. Modeling showing maybe as much as 2 to 4 inches from that next round of snow. And of course, Eddie, that moves in on what? The busiest travel day of the year.
Certainly.